happiness doesn't come from money or fame. Seeing life without struggle. Put exercise room. I came to win.
Sonic versus Saitama.
Please, Sonic's an amateur. If I went Super Knuckles, I would have won something Kid Boney by now. Huh.
I wouldn't be so sure. Master still hasn't gone all out. Before they left the upper atmosphere, I was able to gauge a rough estimate of their power.
Looking for an antique destination for fun?
Master
Look
Saitama
no further. Japan is the perfect place to pull, party,
regardless how strong the hedgehog
There's
becomes,
something for
he
everyone.
will continue to grow to overcome the gathering power.
EMF.com.
Which is forcing Sonic to harness more of Gamel's power. They seem to be evenly matched.
Now they're at 7,500 EV
If
race
the power
incentive.
continues to grow at this intensity, our entire galaxy could be obliterated.
Well, there must be something we can do to stop
My
them.
album is on Amazon.com. Amazon.com.
Wait, of course. The Master M.
Holy.
Our only
Oh,
other
okay.
option
Sorry.
is to cold clap.
Hold on. I think I have an idea.
So what's your favorite thing about the Twitter movement?
That my fans feel close to me.
Embrace
See, you should all be tweeting it.
David, your Rock collection.
Wait, how long did this go for?
2 seconds. I'm number 4 on Amazon.
Number
Come
4?
inside.
Yeah.
I told you to be on standby
And then I
in
was
case of
11.
emergency.
And now I'm number.
Where is she?
Wait. Yeah, so how did that happen?
I guess people really weren't bored at.
So we hit number 4 on Amazon 6 weeks before your album comes out.
According to the report, you need to start for 17 minutes and 37 seconds.
The reason we love Nicki Minaj is that she's a star. She's certainly the most interesting, relevant female rapper in the last 10, 15 years.
I see the efforts
The mortality rates for female MCs is really good. We don't have one female MC who's retired rapping the way, say, Jay-Z can retire rapping. But on some of her mixtapes, she's rapping like the best of the boys.
When Travis Monster came out, people sort of unanimously decided that she had the best verse on a song that featured Jay-Z and Rick Ross, and this person who people barely know annihilated everybody.
A lot of people know what she looks like. A lot of people know she has left Twitter
Hey,
fans. People know that she likes to
y'all.
sing like foods.
She's one of those
I missed y'all too.
that knows what she wants and she will get what she wants. No question about it.
I want it to look fly. It gotta look right. You know what I mean?
She's kind of come to her fame in a curious way by being on other people's songs and by being sort of ubiquitous, but only in a flash. I think people think that she can't make an album, and if the product ends up not becoming what we hope it will, she could go with it.
You can't have buzz this big and so much media attention and so many captive fans waiting for your first album and have it suck. I think she needs to show people who she really is, bare her soul, just a little bit, just a little bit.
This kid. Is this the fight? I've been looking for him.
You know, why isn't there a female rapper turned mogul? I mean mogul. Having an impact that lives on beyond your rap career. And so I don't know why women haven't done it. I just know I want to be the first woman to do it. And I will be.
We don't want to change anything through here. Obviously, we'll just.
But look, Karen, Unless you think we could pull it out right before I do the present and they won't notice. What do you think? This is my second fitting for my presenter's outfit. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to do pants, I wanted to do a small top, I wanted to have cute accessory, couple boobs, not too much stuff.
No, I'm not debating.
No, because he did a great job. This, you know, he tightened it. Because earlier today, this was like huge on me. This vest, it was like 3 sizes too big. So he made it perfect, and he made this almost perfect, but he's gonna fix it, right?
I just imagine how your body is. And
You imagine how my body was? You did a great job.
follow that thought.
Thank you. Like that idea. That's the kind of idea I was going for. Because with pink hair, that might look good. Let me try it on first.
Okay.
Thank you.
And my face shadow and the night coming down. I miss the way when she's just on the tone. Sometimes she's swinging on the bottles all alone. I ain't coming back this time. I came.
Bravo, Diva. Shit.
Quincy, shut up! Would you shut up? No. It's my first ever time performing on the VMAs, and I'm nervous.
Why nervous?
Because I know people can't wait to bash me. That's what they do. That's their job. Another day.
She likes to come to the studio 10, 9 o'clock in the morning, like business hours. She don't do that late night studio, because it's like when 10, 9 o'clock comes, her brain just shuts down. She's just like, and just falls asleep anywhere.
You know that song that I was working on for Drake?
Yes.
Could you pull it up?
When we first come in, if it's not 85 to 90 degrees, we can't walk in the room. It has to be hot. And then she gotta always have her cranberries and almonds. If we don't got cranberries and almonds and some waters, you gotta fix that ASAP.
You give me one of the cranberries and almonds, and I hope you made your own plate.
Yours is right there in the back.
You're getting your own now? I have to tell Carter about it. You don't get your own cranberries and almonds. Mute that whole lead. Let me just get a new high lead on the second half. Let me see if I can get it better.
This is my moment. I just feel so
She's definitely focused. Like, everything is straight up, dealing with all the beats, making sure everything is straight.
Can you confirm that Rihanna has the Pro Tools?
Mix everything.
Bring the just a half a dB down.
Dealing with labels.
Not every moment I want to be like a freaking cartoon, you know?
Dealing with artists.
Yes.
She's just as much on top of the business as she is being like a regular artist.
You should have it already. I think I sent it to you.
No, you didn't send me. You sent my engineer some horrible girl trying to re-sing it, and then you told him we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Come on, Nick. Alright. Let me figure it out. I'll call you back in a minute.
All right, thank you.
Alright.
Bye.
I can't believe what's happening here.
Why?
God, you should just be making hot.
I wish I could just make music and not worry about anything. That's what I say all day. I wish I could be one of those artists that just go to the studio and just like everything else, they don't deal with it. But I'm not. I deal with everything. I have a calendar in my brain, and sometimes it just overwhelms me because I want to just focus, but I can't.
Stuff is getting me bogged down. I'm sad.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Failing. I wasn't happy about my BET Awards performance. It's kind of been haunting me forever since I did it. People thought I lip synced and I didn't. To know that I didn't lip sync and I really gave it my all, and then after I had put all that work into it, that's what people were saying. I felt really, really upset. It's given me this paralyzing fear. This is definitely the biggest moment of my career. Today is like Roman's revenge. I do think this is a blessing to live this life if this is what you genuinely want. But I do believe that there are hundreds of millions of people in this world that if they got a taste of this for 1 month, they trade it all. We only have 5 minutes and we're not going to be able to run through the show and the sound period before the show.
We need to do that again so we can all stage that one. Sorry.
You saw what happened with BET. You saw what happened. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Guess who's not on camera? You can't make a mistake. I know everybody in high school makes mistakes, but no person, when they make a mistake in their life, they answer to family and friends. But an artist, it's like you have to answer to the world. Did anybody come calling us yet? Okay.
Ready when you are.
So they called us.
You ready?
Did they call us?
They didn't call you, but they're ready for you. Well, they're going to go get Will and then they're going to come get you.
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now. Just, no, that's it, please. Let's not, please. Is this or nothing? I've been told forever that you're not gonna sell. No one's gonna get you. Don't sound too smart. You can only be a part of a crew. And I just know that there are so many women that get told these things every day. I used to think that this was all about me. I ain't doing it for me. I'm doing it for them.
I dropped all my rubber bands.
When you start affecting lives, you have more of a responsibility. You know, you're no longer doing it for you. Or if you're still doing it for you, you're just a selfish person. I look like a true lunatic right here.
After you crash, after you have 200 coins crash.
From the bottom of my heart, I wanted to thank each and every single solitary one of you. today is one of the best days of my life so far since I've been doing music because I actually feel comfortable with my team and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you guys. You guys worship time and time again. And sometimes I don't.
I didn't have enough.
Realize.
Oh,
Comes up to me after we do things and say,
sorry.
good job, you did it, but we did it. We did it. We did a good job today. And I realized
I'm lagging, guys. I'm lagging.
and I love you
I'm lagging.
because
Guys, I'm lagging.
you're my
What
family.
should I do?
So when I yell on my screen, it's
Moving
not
too
that I
much
don't like
time
you,
in the
it's
game.
that I'm nervous. I don't want to fail. I have so many blessings, but the biggest blessing that I have right now in my life is my team.
A while back, you were in the car driving with me and Maisie. You said that if most people experience this life that you live, that they would trade it.
I didn't think the Fire Master was that good though.
Let's sit down, you guys. We need to do a good family portrait.
How long has it been since you guys have seen it?
Get in the picture. I'm gonna be mad.
I'm lagging. Help me.
I guess the question is who is Roman?
Roman is a crazy boy who
I'm lagging
lives
so
in
hard,
me.
bro.
And he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months
Don't worry
ago.
where I'm going, guys. You don't gotta follow
I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage. So he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people and he's violent.
That must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame everything.
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him up. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
Guys, I already found the next kid. The first kid. Oh my god! Ouch. Guys, I'm taking a lot of damage.
When I write a rap, like my brain doesn't compute. Now I write rap. It doesn't.
He died because of the wolf.
You just have to now
He died because of the wolf.
let it happen and just don't second guess yourself too much and then it gets done.
Where's
To me, music is like spiritual. So it moves you in like a weird way that you cannot teach in school. Oh, here, beat and words just.
Day one care for newborn skin. New Aveeno Baby Healthy Start.
The Unstoppable Cardi B presents Wellness Drama Tour live across North America in 2026. Sign up for pre-sale access at CardiB.com.
I found a old morning foot, and I was about to run it.
Let's go work out.
Start coming to me.
I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bumps is lagging. See me in that new thing, bumps is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Raw, like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at my show,
I'm in the barber, bro.
I look like getting back
I'm
to
not saying that.
Yeah, I said it has been. Hang it up, flat screen. Plasma asthma. It's on the TV. Asthma. I got the pump. It ain't got medicine. I got bars. Medicine. I'm a and I'll kick that. Voice trauma. It's not quiet. You play the back. I play the front. You need a job. This ain't cutting it. Nicki Minaj, who you ain't fooling with? You little brag about beat you in a palace. Oh, you gotta take that disrespect. You just said you need a job. But enough is enough.
Yo, does that sound normal to you?
Let me know what from the top, alright?
I'm not kidding, man. Just said you need a job.
I got bars.
When everything comes together, you feel like this is my castle. The world is my stage. You know, it feels like I'm in control.
Oh my god.
So what was your early life like in Trinidad?
Guys, I just reloaded my gun and the wolf is already coming from me.
There were a lot of people that lived there.
Oh my god! Get away from me!
10, 15, like cousins and aunts and uncles and stuff. And
But my
then
internet's running out
when I
so
was
bad.
really young, maybe like a toddler,
Guys, don't worry why I'm about to die.
both my
I'm
parents
definitely not
left.
going to die from hunger.
So I was left with me and my brother, and we were with my grandmother.
I don't want to get her like a liquor like you. I don't want to act like Nikki in front of you guys. That's my internet's going out so bad. This what's happening. I can't even eat food.
Honestly. How long has it been since you guys have seen Nikki?
About 6, 7
years ago. Grandmother died.
I can't even drop the kid. Guys, this is the problem. I can't drop the kid. Guys, I can't drop the kid.
The next time I saw her, she was in a box. That was the last time we all came together.
Guys, I can't drop the kid. It's not letting me drop
Everything
the
in
kid.
Trinidad reminds me of my family that is no longer
Guys,
here.
I can't drop the kid. At least, but I'm dead now. Don't revive me! Don't revive Trinity, why did you revive me? My game is lagging. Why would you revive the laggiest guy? Trinity, why did you just revive me?
A lot of times when you're from the islands, your parents
Trinity,
will
I have a
leave
laggy
you
game. I'm the
because it's
laggiest
easier
here.
when they have
Why
established
did
themselves
you
and have a
revive
place to stay
me
when they
if
have a
I'm
job.
lagging?
I thought it was going to be for a few days and turned into 2 years without
Why would
my
you
mother.
revive me if I'm lagging?
What did you think New York was going to be like? How did you imagine it?
I thought it was going to be like a castle, like, you
I don't want
know,
a good act.
white picket fence, like a fairy tale. And I got off the plane and it was cold. I remember the smell. I could always remember the smell when I got out of the airport of the snow. And I had never seen snow. I remember the house. I remember that the furniture wasn't put down. The furniture was like piled up on each other, and I didn't understand why. Because I thought it was gonna look like a big castle. I started hearing a lot of arguing, and I didn't know why. I was always very nervous, very afraid. So I knew that wasn't normal. My father would yell and curse a lot. It was right in the crack era you can't keep a job. And when you can't keep a job, you don't have money. And when you don't have money, you steal. And you steal from your family.
Come and see this. Come and see this.
You steal from your wife's pocketbook.
I do have sneakers, and I want to know what size you guys wear.
And you steal from, you steal your son's video game.
Anna, can this fit you? What size you need? It looks so cute on you.
How was your mom's life?
My mother was the strength. She kept us together. She made ends meet. She always kept a job. She always kept her head held high, even when she was really, really embarrassed.
And this is a 700% year. If you don't get one, I'm gonna get them later on tonight. So don't worry about that.
See, I'm not worried at all. We're keeping a building.
Well, let's just say I have furniture now. I have furniture.
Okay, so how many vehicles we got and exactly which van are we going in? We're going to the mall. Hopefully we won't cause a big problem. And also stuff that you want. You want some stuff out there. You want some stuff out there? Don't feel like you have to get one. Just get whatever you want. For you guys stuff? Can you get a whole bunch of stuff, alright? You need a D couple, like a double D, don't you? You went all out, huh? Get it. Why don't you try both of these when I see if you can get it?
Who's paying for all those costs?
Me.
Why?
Because I love my family very much and I want them to have whatever they want.
Why are you crying?
Because I love them.
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. No, I'm crying.
I'm happy. Each and every one of us with your protective shield. Father, give me wisdom on that stage and give me power and courage. Bless the people there tonight. Let there not be any chaos or violence. Everyone leave happily.
What's special about this one?
It's my homeland.
Has your mom seen you playing that?
I don't want her to. There's just certain things I wouldn't say around my mother, just out of respect.
What are you expecting?
You want to know what's so crazy? I don't really have any expectations. I don't know what to expect.
Safari, get the girl with the yellow
it's after tonight. In the name of Jesus, amen. I don't even know. I was like in a trance for the whole time.
How do you feel?
I feel great. It's a superb accomplishment. I was so happy to see them dance. How far is this room that we're walking to, James? It's too long. I can't. My feet hurt. Where's my slippers? Barney, could you give me my slippers? Don't play stupid with me. No, seriously, I'm slapped. Really? Really? So it's a joke? It's a joke?
It's a joke.
It's a joke. Really? What you is now I always gotta jump up and do when I always do everything people want me to do. 911, I rush in, do everything. But when I need to do for me, it's a different story. Out of here. And I said, if you do that to me, I'm going to double and triple charge you. I'm not going back on that. Because I'm fair with everybody. And it's up. That's ego's getting in the way. But when I have an ego, I'm a bitch. So I'll be that. You walk around this game with the biggest ego, you can't tell. But when I stand up for myself, no. No way.
What just set you off?
I feel like there's someone that I did something for, and I feel like when it was time for them to return a favor, they wanted to be on some different. And I really can't talk about it. Like, but I just feel like, okay, you was on your different, but now you need me again, and now I'm supposed to just drop everything and. No, I'm not dropping everything no more. I'm doing a album, and people is calling me. Could you put a feature on this? Could you know? And I'm doing it. But it's a lot of artists that when they doing their album, they shut down. No, don't call me. Don't ask me for. You have to be like a beast. You have to be a beast. That's the only way they respect you. I came up under Wayne, and Wayne has his way of doing things. When Wayne walks on a set and say, "Don't talk to me, have my music ready, get the up out of my face, and I'm gonna blow this in your face all day," it's cool. But every time I put my foot down and stand up for myself, it's like, we've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot. Oh my God! And we was no one was to work with Nicki Minaj. I'm glad you heard. Now, when I come to a photo shoot, let it be of quality. You know why? Because I put quality in what I do. I spend time and I spend energy and I spend effort and I spend everything I had, every fiber of my being to give people quality.
So if I turn up to a photo shoot and you got a $50 clothes budget and some sliced pickles on board, you want to know what? No, I am gonna leave. Is that wrong? For wanting more for myself, wanting people to treat me with respect? But you know what? Next time they know better. But had I accepted the pickle juice, I would be drinking pickle juice right now. When I am assertive, I'm a bitch. When a man is assertive, he's a boss.
Bossed up.
He bossed up.
Yeah, he bossed up.
No negative connotation behind bossed up, but lots of negative connotation behind being a bitch. Willie, for real, don't touch me. Willie, do not touch me. Willie, stop. No, for real, stop. You're embarrassing me in front of a whole bunch of people.
What's going on? Why are you upset?
Do you not realize that I'm at my video set and I can't push this back? I'm not like you. I don't sit home and hang out. Do I need security to escort you up? Because I will escort you if you try to play me like on my video set. Yeah, because I'm not.
You need to stay 2 more hours, just like that.
Is there a problem? Because I'm here working. This is called a job. You thought we were going to argue, right? We'll just keep doing little pieces of this. All right. Here, Diane. I mean, just take this. Let me go.
Okay, guys. Anybody who does not need to be in this set, to the other side, please. Thank you.
Acting is very important to me. I'm an actress first, and I don't want to be a rapper turned actress. That's not who I am. And so, to me, it would be a slap in the face to every actor I've ever worked with in school and all the teachers that I've learned from if I made a mockery out of the craft.
All right, so let's just work with you with making her laugh. So I want you to just chase her around the room for a second because I want it to be difficult.
Find a way.
Find a way.
Why like this? You can watch my ass first.
I went to school at Performing Arts High School, LaGuardia, in Manhattan, in New York.
And do you remember your audition?
I was hoarse, and I kept thinking, oh my God, how am I gonna sing? I had a singing audition and an acting audition.
So you attack, you defend. When I say switch, then you attack, you defend. And action.
I went and, I did my singing. I failed miserably. I was defeated. I said, forget this school, this stupid school. I don't want to be here anyway. Get me out of here. And my mother was like, no. And then I had to do my acting audition.
Don't play stupid with me. No, seriously, I'm a slap. Really? So I have to look through your phone and show you what I'm doing?
You can do
So it's a joke? It's a joke?
When I started doing the acting audition, I felt right at home. I knew this is what I wanted to do for the next 4 years in high school.
Feel comfortable? He sees right through you, so right into it.
I think that's what defines a true leader, a boss. It's being able to bounce back. I think it is important that people do know it's not easy. Nothing is given to you on a silver platter. I got fired from like 5 waitressing jobs. Then I went into being a customer service rep and, being an office manager. And then, I got fired from all of those. But throughout all of those jobs, I was still just taking one lead after another. I mean, I've been led down a lot of dead-end roads. But for the last 10 years of my life, I've been telling people, I'm gonna make it one day. Watch, you're gonna see me. And I definitely think this is it. I mean, this is not the only thing, but this is the beginning. I am on a road to doing something that's that's bigger than me. Maybe I was just auditioning to see if I could kick everybody's ass, and then I'll, gracefully bow out and say I'm done. Next role, next script. Donald Trump could say, you're fired.
Let Martha Stewart run our company the same way and be the same way. Oh, evil. But Donald Trump, he gets to hang out with young and have 50 different wives and just be cool. Oh, Donald, we love you. Donald Trump. But when you're a girl, you have to be like everything. You have to be dope at what you do, but you have to be super sweet, and you have to be sexy, and you have to be this, and you have to be that, and you have to be nice, and you have to. It's like I can't be all those things at once. I'm a human being. I don't mean to be ranting and raving like this. Don't use this footage, please. It's just gonna make me look stupid.
Okay, last question. When are you happy?
Everybody asks me that. That's why I'm laughing, because maybe I get the impression that I'm never happy. People see me as like, it's all fun to them. But, you know, I think the biggest problem is that people think this will always be their moment. And that's not true. I feel like at any moment, if I don't pay attention, that not only I can lose everything, but my family can lose everything. And I'm with you. You know, my little brother, he was so small when I met him. And I could see his whole body and his whole face. He was this big.
Like this one, Nikki?
And I remember his eyes. They were so big and bright. Like this. And I remember looking at him like, you're a crazy little lamb chop. What are you doing here?
This is the rate of interest that has been agreed to with you in the bank. This is the mortgage. Again, we'll initial every single page.
I think I wanted so much for him, and now I'm in a position to do those things for him.
This is what ties the loan to the property. Basically, it says as long as you make the payments, it's yours, and you can live there happily.
This is for my mom, actually. This is not for me. This is for my mother. And for my beautiful brother.
Today is a very, very great day. I can't say anything more.
I'm not happy in the club. I'm not happy in the movie theater. I'm happy when I'm doing things that I never thought I could do, but that I pray that one day I would be able to do. Recording my first song and thinking, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Cut to, 20 songs later and it's like, yes! Can't wait. But don't get it twisted. It's those little tiny things that really make up the bigger picture. So my happiness doesn't come from money or fame.
Why are you doing so big and obnoxious? Because getting paid is.
My happiness comes from seeing life without struggle.
Awesome. Put exercise room. What? No.
I came to win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise.
You've made some pop records in the past.
Oh my God! What is it with this word? Do you tell men that they've made pop records?
Absolutely.
What's the last man you told you've made pop records?
Drake.
When?
Don't play with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ebro Show, and we are so honored to have a very, very special friend of mine, somebody I consider a friend in the game. I don't get to see her a lot because she living her life and being amazing. Her name is Nicki Minaj.
How are you, Ibrahim?
We haven't sat down in years.
Right.
But it's been 5 years since the last album.
That's right.
But so much great things have happened for you
Mm-hmm.
in that 5 years outside of music. And I want to try to hear from you on those things, if possible. A lot of that you gave us in the album too. You let us in.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to start there because the way the album starts, Pink Friday 2, you start with a very emotional song. I feel like I heard you speaking to your son in that song and really sharing some things that you want him to absorb later on. Can you give us more insight on that?
No, you know what? Okay. The first verse, and you're talking about Are You Gone Already? The first one, right?
First right.
The first verse is me speaking to my father. My father just passed. So right after I had the baby, and it was during Corona, and nobody knew what was going on, and so I didn't want to let nannies in my home to be leaving, and I didn't want to let anyone living in my home. And, you know, because with the baby, it was like, we didn't know what was happening. At that time, we had to protect the baby from everything and everyone. So, one day, I was rocking the baby in the rocking chair in his room. And I do not normally even have the phone on me when I'm rocking him. Because at that time, I was mad strict, like, oh, that baby's just going to get in my child. Don't put the phone on my child. Like, I was. But anyway, that day, as I'm rocking him, the phone rings. I look down, see my phone. I see it's my father. I normally would not have picked up. I promise you. I would have said, okay, because I don't like to be on the phone with the baby there, and I'm putting him to sleep. I would have called him back. But anyway, something said pick up the phone. And I picked up. He was very happy, and he was like, baby, I could come on Monday, because he had been waiting to be able to come to Cali to help me. And I kept on saying, come on out, like, just, you know, like, whatever. So he wasn't really happy. But I knew that when he came to be with us, we were gonna be happy. Like, he is an amazing, great Trinidadian chef and just a great person. Like one of those party people, like whatever, lights up the whole house. So anyway, I was crying. He said he wanted to come in, and I was so happy. And then we went to bed, and sometime later, when I was asleep, the phone rang, and it was my mother telling me that my father was in the bed. And that she didn't know what was gonna happen, and she would come back. And then everything started spinning, like literally, because now also I just had my baby, so I'm already, you know, hypersensitive, you know, with everything. So to get that call, and it's the exact replica of a call, no lie, and I'm not gonna get into that either. I had like about 4 or 5 dreams about it, but it was the exact replica of one particular dream I had about this. But the person was saying, such your mom, we're going to call you back and let you know how it went. But this happened, this call now is with my father. And I'm like, wait a minute, I dreamt this. But I remembered in the dream, I didn't get the call back. I didn't remember how it ended. So I opened the album with saying, you never got to meet Papa. He's sweet proper. He keep mama on my toes. So I call my son Papa Bear. So I'm telling my father, you never got to meet Papa. And then I began to explain the time from my mother first calling me, telling me he was in an accident, to her calling me, telling me that he didn't make it. So I'm like, the waiting, the pacing, the raven, all this stuff. And then at the end I'm like, I just believed you to waken. I'm not Marie in the making. Call me, won't you call me? Won't you? Are you gone already? Because I couldn't believe so fast from accident gone.
And y'all was just on the phone.
A few hours earlier, he was the happiest that I had heard him in a long time. So I'm now starting the second verse saying, Dear Onika, don't stress, you're blessed. Today is 12/3/23, which is the actual date I wrote that second verse because I was too emotional to even listen to the freaking first verse to write it. So it sat for months.
Wow.
And then when I start saying, set me free, I'm talking as the inner child.
But the last line is what confused a lot of people because I said, "You've already made your peace with me. One day you have to forgive mommy, but she knows you know too much already." No, I'm talking about my own mother. So the inner child is like, "Don't come over here telling me all this. We good. We made peace, but you still have to forgive mommy." And then I tell her, "But you know, she knows you know too much already." Because I remember as a kid, I knew way too much. I saw way too much. And then what happens is, I don't know what your relationship is like with your parents, Ebro. But a lot of times what happens is that we grow up in a situation where our parents don't take accountability and they don't realize that that's not okay. Because you can't actually have a healthy relationship without accountability. There's no relationship on earth that works without accountability. So that's what that's about.
I love it.
Thank you.
Would you say that's one of your more personal, emotional records that you've ever made?
Yes.
How scary was that for you to share with us?
So scary. I think a lot, to be honest, I always feel like I have to give my core fans, an update when I come back out with an album. And I think the last two took a lot longer because of the events that took place between the albums. And every time I'm about to put out an album, I have to reconcile in my head the gain, the pros and the cons of sharing this, and why am I sharing this, and how is it gonna make me feel? Am I gonna be able to listen to this back for the rest of my life? But I always feel I have to start somehow by telling them what has been going on so that they have a perspective, because they don't. A lot of times they're just assuming what they think. I just sit in a house all day and just like have, I don't know, maids and nannies and butlers and shit. You understand? Most people think that. They don't think of me as a human being. And so with my fans, because I have a very different relationship with them and they really do know me, I give them an update. And then they get to go,
notorious, engaged fan articulated, you have a deep relationship. You care for them. They care for you. You also have always talked to me about caring for hip hop, right? Like you care to be dope. You care to take care of hip hop. You care to contribute to this culture that we've all grown up with and loved so much and provided us jobs.
Exactly.
And all
put food on the table for our children.
That shit,
yes.
right? And you fought to be dope, right? As well as, like you said, expand your brand beyond just being a rapper, but being an icon and being seen in fashion and being all of the things. Is this a conscious effort, or is this just, are we always just getting Nicki? Like, is this work, or is this just?
It's Nick. You just get Nicki when you hear the music. The other stuff is work, and some of it is play. I mean, let's face it. This is my fucking job. I have to have some sort of fun. Like, if it means, making fun of these hoes and why the fuck not?
Just they're your sons.
Yes, every chance I have. So, I mean, the thing is, I realized though, it's like a movie. They've made me the bad guy, so I've welcomed the challenge. You know why?
Like you said, everybody need a bad guy.
It's because I know I can accept that challenge. None of them can. None of them would be able to do it. So they made me the bad guy in this movie that we're in.
But you know you're loved, right? Even if you're the bad, you know you're appreciated and loved. Do you know that?
By my fans, absolutely, yeah.
But just by hip hop in general, do you think that?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I have never met a person that has fixed their lips to say Nicki's not dope.
Okay.
So like that narrative, like I've never, like people might be like, I don't personally listen to her albums, but they know skill-wise. And is that for you as someone who came up in this game and fought to have respect right next to the dudes, right? The only woman that's ever been on a record with Hov and Ye and Eminem and fucking Carrie, right? Does that's what matters to you? I think that's what has always mattered to you.
Always.
The most.
Always has. Always has mattered to me that whether you knew how I look, whether you knew where I was from, whether you knew if I was a male, female, whatever, all that mattered to me was that are they liking my raps? And somewhere along the line that shifted. And it's everyone's fault. As a whole, as our culture, like, why would it's insane to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm keeping it 1,000. Like, because when I think about the people who inspired me, I can still pull from them right now. That's why Biggie, rest in peace, he seems to always make his way on my projects, and I didn't even realize that. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God I had those kinds of people that right now I can still pull inspiration from them when I don't have anything to pull from. Whether it's Biggie, whether it's Jay, whether it's Foxy, whether it's Wayne, whether it's Lauryn Hill, because they were so great that I don't care about any of Biggie Smalls' videos or Lauryn Hill's videos. I care about the music. When I was riding on the train to school, I had my CD player and my headphones. I didn't give a shit about what any of them looked like. And it's just, it kind of has become a little, whatever. But
the game's changed.
It's changed. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with change. There's nothing wrong with change. As long as, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. Nobody has to agree with it. It's one opinion. I think as long as people who are supposed to keep shit real, then the circle of life keeps going. But what happened was, somewhere along the line, motherfuckers stopped doing that.
You got time for the
hyping up whackness, hyping up weakness, hyping up whack shit. Male and female.
I'm not. It's okay.
Sure? And that's what happened. And then when I speak on it, I look like, no. Y'all just don't want to hear the truth. Losing my father and losing a couple other people that were really close to me. When Drake sent me Seeing Green, even though I went down in my studio 3 different times, I got it done. I pushed myself to be better. I was mad at myself for being I'm like, am I late? Like, what is wrong? Like, what's happening? But I know one thing. I knew I was going to send him back a motherfucking verse he was going to motherfucking love. That's what it is. Sacrifice, too, about, like, it's your passion. The fucking best basketball player in the world. They sacrifice. Why? Because they want to be best. So why would it music? There's no trading.
There was always like this really existing in my career for 20 years and I've been on this side.
And that's what the people are saying they like now? Alright. So, good. Encouragement. You're always constantly fighting like, yo, he's not real, though. Y'all need to know it's real. They go, it's real. They go, it's real.
You personally get out of this real?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am a fan of rap, but I'm also a fan of, great songs in general.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna, no, absolutely. No,
because there's definitely people who are not great rappers. They can land on a good song.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I want to make that very, very clear. Making a song is a very difficult thing to do consistently, and making hits consistently, that's a very difficult thing to do. So I would never downplay that.
Well, and your ability to do all of it is why
it looks good.
I think this album, and if people haven't got to it yet in their own brain, I think they're there. You are,
Yeah, he likes it.
hands down,
He was telling me he wanted dress.
woman we've ever seen in rap, and you've taken it farther.
All right, yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
This album, I'm serious. We just watched Beyonce work that Renaissance album for a year and a half. That joint was out. Then she went on tour, was still on tour, was a year old. Just now put out the movie, we 18 months, you know what I'm saying? That's what this Pink Friday tour.
I gotta get their autograph.
This is
I can't stand you. Talking about they brought me out of retirement. Oh, y'all, that was the first client I've done in probably about a month.
Beyond just pushing yourself, is it all you all the
I'm
time? 'Cause
exhausted.
I've seen you work where it's just beat and you're
And I
locked in
spilled
at that
my
laptop.
rubber bands all over the floor.
Yeah, I used to use the laptop.
Right? For days on end trying to get it right. Is that still the mode of operation where it's just you and that laptop? Or you?
I don't use the laptop no more. And I stopped. Well, I don't think I used to do this at that time when I was with the laptop.
Oh,
I started doing more just laying on reference. To
I
get
wash
the
my
melody
hands.
and my voice and all of this.
My
all that
hands
other
is
stuff
all
down
greasy.
first because I have a lot of different things that.
You need some money. You need to get the work done.
Right. So I started doing that.
You don't work, you don't eat. All right, y'all. I am about to get up off of here because I'm exhausted. That just took all my energy.